Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, at SAIL RSP, empowerment of women is not merely a concept, it's a mission, says Mr. Deepak Chattaras, CEO at the International Women's Day celebration. Long Service Award function held at HRD Center of RSP. And multidisciplinary health camp organized by Rourkela Steel Plant in Bistra Block benefits 350 people. And now the news in detail. At SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant, empowerment of women is not merely a concept, it's a mission, said Mr. Deepak Chattaras, CEO, while addressing the Grand International Women's Day celebrations organized in Gopabandhu Auditorium on 8 March 2019. Invoking the legacy of the legendary lady achievers of Orissa, as well as praising the endeavors of the Rourkela women, Mr. Chattaras said that even in Rourkela Steel Plant, the blast furnaces which provide sustenance to the plant are named after the goddesses. Deliberating on the theme, Balance for Better, CEO said that it is impossible to think of men without women and vice versa. He exhorted all present to think equal, think smart, and innovate for change. Addressing the women employees of the plant in particular, Mr. Chattaras said, "You all are strong, intelligent, compassionate, and have been contributing immensely for the growth and glory of the organization with sincerity and devotion." Also present on the dais were Mr. Rajiv Agarwal, ED Projects, Mr. Rasbir Singh, ED P&A, Mr. Gautam Banerjee, ED Works, and Mr. D.K. Mahapatra, ED MM. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Rajiv Agarwal highlighted the role of mother, grandmother, sister, and wife in a man's life, who are all the pillars of support with their unconditional love and care. Addressing the gathering, Mr. Rasbir Singh highlighted some of the women-centric projects undertaken by RSP for the employees as well as for the poor and underprivileged women living in and around Rourkela. In his speech, Mr. Gautam Banerjee paid tribute to the women who have sacrificed for the political, social and economic rights of women. Mr. D.K. Mahapatra exhorted all women to exhibit boldness, enthusiasm and valor and be happy even in the face of challenges. Ms. Sunita Singh, DGM PPC, and Ms. Asha Kartha, DGM Oxygen Plant, shared their experience pertaining to an outbound training in which they had to trek a 12,800 feet high summit. Ms. Anandita Mahapatra, Senior Manager, New Plate Mill, spoke about her trans-country road trip. Ms. Kamala Toppo and Ms. Pushpalata Das, members of 2 women resource centers set up by RSP, narrated about their journey from simple homemakers to successful entrepreneurs with the help of RSP. During the function, the CEO also presented awards to the winners of different competitions held to mark Women's Day like Rangoli, poster, slogan and quiz on this year's theme, that is Balance for Better. Earlier, the dignitaries inaugurated the function by lighting the ceremonial lamp. An audiovisual prepared by the Public Relations Department showcasing the women working in the steel plant was also screened. At the outset, Ms. Bijaya Mishra, DGM Personnel Non-Works, welcomed the gathering while Ms. Sangeeta Maria Sindur, Assistant Manager Personnel, coordinated the prize distribution ceremony. Ms. Sangeeta Pushpa Means, Assistant Manager Blast Farmers, and Mr. Srinath Iyer, Deputy Manager SMS 1, anchored the event. Ms. Archana Satpathy, AGM PR, proposed a formal vote of thanks. More than 500 employees comprising both men and women from different units of Rourkela Steel Plant and other organizations within Rourkela Steel Township attended the program. A long service award function was organized at Human Resource Development Center HRD of RSP on 27 February. Mr. Rajendra Mishra, GM HRD, was the chief guest on the occasion and presented the Long Service Award, comprising a certificate and a voucher for token gift to 2 employees who completed 25 years of their service in the plant. Mr. Mishra congratulated recipients of the award for their contribution towards the organization and exhorted out others to learn from their experience. The program was coordinated by Mr. Sanjeev Behera, Assistant Manager Personnel. Present on the occasion were other senior officials and employees of the department. As a part of the award package, the awardees would be provided with Salem stainless steel dinner set. A multidisciplinary health camp was organized by Rourkela Steel Plant, RSP, at Pratibha Sudarshan Government High School, Jaraikela in Bisra Block on 8 March. The camp was organized by the Corporate Social Responsibility CSR Department in association with the Medical and Health Services MNHS Department of RSP. Mr. P.M. Behera, DGM in charge, CSR, Mr. A.K. Parida, Manager, CSR, and other officers of CSR Department visited the camp and interacted with the villagers. Doctors of RSP, namely Dr. Ms. A. Behera, Pediatrics, Dr. Samalai Kongari, Medicine, Dr. Ansuman Mishra, Medicine, Dr. Ms. B. Bilung, ONG, Dr. Ms. Anima Tigga, Ophthalmology, Dr. D.P. Sahu, ENT, Dr. Binayak Rath, Surgery, examined the patients and also treated them. Mr. P.K. Behera, Mr. U.C. Prusti, both CPSK, and Ms. Manika Burman also assisted in the camp. In all, 350 patients were examined in the camp and provided free medicines and consultation. Besides, persons were screened and 44 patients identified for further treatment at Ispat General Hospital under various CSS schemes, namely Project Sunayana for free eye surgery, Project Sushruti for medical intervention of people with hearing ailments, Project Charak for provisions of free surgical interventions, Project Surabhi for treatment of gynecological disorders, Project Sneha for leprosy patients, Project Akshaya for treatment of TB patients, and Projects Swavalamban for children with cleft lip and palate disorder, clawfoot, hearing ailment, and vision impairment. The program was coordinated by Mr. A.K. Parida, Manager, CSR. It is worth mentioning here that the medical camp being organized by RSP in periphery villages not only reach out to the village people living in remote villages, but also extend costly surgical interventions for free at IGH to the identified people suffering from grave ailments. That's all in this edition of our news bulletin. Namaskar.